Hello, friends. How are you? I hope you all are awesome and having a wonderful, wonderful Friday today. So it's almost going to be midnight here, but it's all good. Commitment is commitment. Now I really feel and understand, that how consistent I can be, because it is one of my beliefs that I can never be consistent in doing things. So I was always consistently inconsistent. So it's good to challenge our own beliefs, isn't it? So yeah, look, and I'm here doing this for yeah, for now this is the 10th day, so it's awesome. It's really, really awesome. So okay, let's start talking. Let's start discussing about what we have been doing for past 2 days. So what I was doing is I was talking about the law of attraction, and I was talking about the creative process, right? So we have already discussed about asking. That was the step number one. So how you need to ask things. So that was the day one for this. Then the step number two was to believe, right? So how much do you really believe what you're asking for, right? So that was the step number two. And now the step number three is, it is another important step in this three-step process, which is to receive. Now what I'll talk about today is how you need to be ready to receive. Most of the times what we do is we desire so many things in life. We desire for big things, and then we have our own challenges with our own beliefs, with our own we have to really work hard to believe things, whether we really deserve having the thing that we asked for, or whatever your goal is. And then what happens, you work out that as well, you believe, but then if you are not ready to receive, what you really do is, instead of attracting it in your life, instead of manifesting your goal as a reality in your life, what you really do is you repel things off, right? So how that work is basically, what I mean by repel things is, like, you start believing that now I think I should get, for example, if you are looking out for X amount of money, right? Because money is something we all desire for. So the more money we have, the better choices the better quality of choices we will make, right? We can do better things for others, for ourselves, for our family, for our communities, right? We could do that. So money is a good thing. Yeah, for me, yes. So let's talk about, for example, if you have a goal, if you have a money goal in life, right? Now you would like to have X amount of money by X date, right? That's what you have asked for. Now, the second step is to believe, right, that you will definitely receive it, right? You have the amount of X amount of money by X amount of by X date, right? You start believing that as well. Now what happens after that? You start to believe it. However, when it comes to being ready to receive, right, what really comes out here is a great quality called patience, right? So you must have patience, right? When you sow a seed, you don't really reap things the next day, right? You have to, when you sow that seed, you wait, you put some water, you put some fertilizers out there, and you wait till you reap the fruits, and reap your harvest, right? So you wait till that happens. So it's a process. It's again a process. When you ask, you should believe that you'll have it, and then you have to keep putting your efforts, keep putting your things towards your goal, keep feeding your goal, and then eventually it will come, and you have to be absolutely ready to receive it, ready to get it, to have it with you, right? So what happens is, we do work on our beliefs, we do work on our what we have asked for, we do the work, but however we do it all at the conscious level. Now back a few days back, I did talk about the conscious and the unconscious mind, right? We all have two minds, conscious and unconscious. Things which we do consciously, like if you are listening to me right now, if you're hearing me, hearing what I'm saying, you are putting your conscious mind to it, right? So this is a conscious conversation happening here. However, everything that you record throughout your days, throughout your childhood, your everything, so it's like that's your unconscious mind. So things which you have been doing constantly is your unconscious mind. So what happens is, you actually need to do the clearing on your unconscious. So when you start believing your things, right, after asking it, you start believing your things, some or the other part may be left untouched, and that's actually at your unconscious level. So at your unconscious level, you need that clearing off to become ready for receiving your things, right? Otherwise what happens, you still do receive, because you keep believing, right? So when you keep believing things, you still receive. However, what happens is, the process gets delayed, right? That's what happens. So what is really important is to do the clearing. So there are some skills and tools available which you can which you can use to clear things off, right? And that's what that's what I have done my specialization in. So you just need to do some clearing things as well, and to become ready to receive. Some of the easy things that you could do, right? So I'll share it right now. The one thing which is important is, the first thing that you could do. Okay, now Smile is all about solutions, so I'll give you the solutions right now here. Number one solution that you can prepare yourself for receiving is, dun, dun, dun. I hope you can see it. Okay, this is the one that I bought. I bought a new diary today. It's called Grateful, but it's actually a gratitude journal. So the first thing that you can start doing is, be grateful for whatever you have in your life. Okay, the skill that I'm going to share right now with you is, it will help you and it will prepare you to receive, is start writing this start writing the grateful thoughts, or what you are really grateful for. Start writing it in a way that you already have it, right? For example, that I gave the example of how you if you have a money goal, how you really do, I want to have X amount of money by X date. That's what you write. So how you can really start writing is, every day you have to do this every day, at least for a period of 90 days, because 90 days is actually the time frame when it starts impacting your unconscious mind. So 90 days is at least the time that you need to do, right? So what you need to do is start writing what you are really grateful for in your gratitude journal. And what you can do is, so what is that thing that you are grateful for? Write down everything, specifically in terms of your goal. You can start writing in a way that I am extremely happy and grateful that I have X amount of money today. That's what you could write simply. I'll say that again. I'm extremely happy and grateful that I have X amount of money today. You can simply write that, and you have to do it each day, at least for a period of 90 days, right? So whatever you really desire for, say if you desire anything, or if you have a goal for, like, next 6 months or 12 months, start writing a gratitude journal that you already have it. Start writing that sentence in present tense that you already have it, right? And even if that goal is just for, like, next 1 year or so, start writing it in a way that you already have it. So I'm extremely happy and grateful that I have whatever is your dream, or whatever is your goal for next 1 year or so, right? So that's the number one thing that you could do it. The other thing that you can that can help you prepare yourself to be ready to receive your thing is start using affirmations. Affirmations have a deeper impact on your unconscious mind. It impacts. So look, there are three major things and critical things of life: your thoughts, your words, and your actions, the actions that you take. People who say that, I said that and I never thought about it, I don't know how it came out of my mouth, they are making fool of you, right? Or either they are making fool of themselves, because this is impossible. The first thing that every human does is thinking. So everything comes as a part of thoughts, right? So what comes as thoughts, that's the only thing that comes out of your mouth as words. And then eventually, the more you talk about something, your actions really, your actions are according to what you are talking about, right? So your thoughts, your words, and your actions are interconnected. And how you can really do is, affirmations have a deeper impact, right? So the things that you start talking about again and again, again and again, again and again, again and again, the more you talk about something, that gets connected, and it helps you, it eventually get fixed and recorded at the unconscious level, and it helps you fasten, it helps you make the process faster, right? So how you can do is, for example, I'll again take the example of, if you have any money goal. So if you would like to have X amount of money by X date, how you can start saying it is, just forget about the date part of it out there, and what we need to do is make it as you already have it, right? So we have to make it as a present tense. So how you can start saying is, just create an affirmation for yourself. So what you are writing in your gratitude journal, start talking about it. So if you have written that I'm extremely happy and grateful that I already have X amount of money today, start playing with that. So just start, I'm extremely happy, I'm extremely grateful, I'm extremely happy, I'm extremely grateful, and kind of just give a rhythm to it and start talking about it. 5 minutes a day, my friends, just 5 minutes a day. It will change your life. It will extremely change your life. And I can bet on that. Affirmations have a deeper impact on yourself, when you do it consciously for a sustainable period of time, which is 90 days to be there. So 90 days you have to train your brain like that, So things which you really desire for, start talking about it as if you already have it, right? And keep saying it. Now, how do you make a boom kind of impact? What do you really need to do is, do it 5 minutes, just 5 minutes, 5 minutes constantly, without stopping. Keep saying the same thing again and again. If you are feeling low, start saying, I'm happy and I'm cheerful, I'm recharging, or I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy. Just say this for 5 minutes with a smile on your face, of course. And after a certain time, don't stop. Keep going. Even if it feels boring, still keep going, because that's what, and you do it only when you really want it. If you don't want it, don't bother. Okay, don't bother. But if you really want it, put those efforts. Don't be lazy. Put those efforts, right? So that's another thing, so you can use affirmations as a tool, in making yourself ready to receive your thing. So, my friends, I would conclude this video by telling you all that this creative process is amazing. It's really amazing, and it helps you, and it helps you achieve whatever you really want in your life. So the first step is to ask really specifically. The step 2 is to believe. Keep believing no matter what. Keep believing your thing, that you deserve the best of the best of the best, and you absolutely deserve what you really want or what you really desire for. You absolutely deserve it, right? And keep believing in yourself. And keep believing in your goal or your desire. Keep believing in it, right? That's number 2. And number 3 is to be ready to receive, right? Receiving is the third step. So this is you have to do the clearing part of it. You have to clear off if there's anything that is holding you back on the subconscious level. Just keep the clearing ongoing. Keep the clearing ongoing. You need to clear it off. It takes efforts, but once it is done, my friends, your life will never be the same again. I'm sure your life will never and ever be the same again. It's just one time clearing. When you do that clearing, it's done and dusted. So it's important to be ready to receive. And in today's video, I shared two steps where you can prepare yourself in receiving, right? You can prepare yourself to be ready to receive. How you can do that? Number 1 is be grateful. Just list at least 3 things that you are grateful for each day, no matter if it is repetitive. It's good, right? And how you can expedite your process is whatever you have asked for, and whatever you really desire for, how you can write it. You can simply write it in a way that you already have it. So what you can do is you can write it in this way, that I am extremely happy and grateful that I have X amount of money today, or I have this job today, or I have this business up and running today, or I'm receiving this amount of revenue today. And this is how you can expedite the process. You have to keep writing it and do this each day without fail, right? That's how you do it. And the second step that you could do is the affirmations. Create affirmations, create empowering affirmations for yourself. When you do that, when you affirm things to yourself for a sustainable period of time, and sustainable period means at least 90 days, right? You have to do things at least for 90 days. So that's a sustainable period of time when it starts to get into your unconscious, right? It impacts your unconscious. So create empowering affirmations for yourself and keep saying it to yourself. Keep telling yourself how great and how awesome you are. And if there is something that you desire for and you are not going in that way, forget about the negative part, but create the positive that you really asking for, right? And then create an affirmation like that. So if you are feeling low, instead of saying I'm really feeling low, how can you use another word to get up? So you can probably use the word recharge. So you can simply make an affirmation for yourself that I'm recharging, and just play with it. I'm recharging, I'm recharging, I'm recharging, I'm recharging, I'm recharging, I'm recharging. And say it at least for 5 minutes constantly. Whatever affirmation you do, make it, make sure that you are saying it for at least 5 minutes each day, right? And that will start getting into your head after a sustainable period of time. And these are I hope these steps will help you and will prepare you to be ready. If you have any questions or anything that you want to ask, you can simply write the comments. And just want to say thank you thank you Nivedita, thank you Prasad, and I really want to say thank you all for watching me live at this time, and I'll see you all tomorrow. If you think that this video has added value, give me some likes, give me some love, share some love, And yeah, do share it with your friends. And I'll see you all tomorrow. With that, have a good night and take care and have a wonderful, wonderful weekend ahead, Friday ahead. And it's Friday, not just Friday, Friday. And have fun, guys. I love you all. See you tomorrow.